Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another episode of the No Money Spent Road to Glory, and today we are making big moves. So, as you can see by the title and probably the thumbnail as well, we're going to be selling our Galaxy Opal Shaq today, and I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about why I've come to that decision and why I'm deciding to sell him today. And also, we have got ourselves up to Pink Diamond Scottie Pippen, but not only that, we've actually flown past that level already, so we're making really good progress on getting to the next level, which is going to be for 750 tokens, which is awesome. So we've got a lot to talk about, and I have got a running little breakdown of how much it's cost me to get to where I am right now. Of course, a couple of days ago, we were at 900 cards, so we have made such good progress. I will be streaming again today. I'm actually recording this before I've streamed because we're going to do this in two parts. So we're going to list Shaq up in this part, and then I will come back later on today and we'll actually cash him in and see how much he sold for later on. So you guys don't have to wait until tomorrow to see how much he sold for. You will get to see that in this episode. Before we jump into it, massive shout out to the three MVPs of the channel, Hakeem, Panda, and Heisenberg. You three guys supporting the channel so much, really appreciate that. And of course, to all the other members that we have at the moment, massive shout out to you guys. So let's go ahead and jump into this very exciting episode. So the limited time event today is really nice. It's really good. 2 free tokens after every triple threat online win. It's just such a shame that we don't have time for that. We are on the Spotlight Sim grind. We do not have time for online play at the moment, which is a bit of a shame. But you know what? We've still got nearly 1,000 tokens. We're doing all right in terms of those. So agenda stuff, nothing crazy. And then new weekly agenda stuff, as usual, really poor, not exciting in the slightest. And we can just add that onto the monthly challenges, which we will also not be getting through. So really poor, really poor. In terms of these Spotlight challenges, I have done one today, but of course I will be doing, and I've done 2 challenges of the heat, so I just need to finish the heat today, and then that is my 2 a day done. So I'll get Tim Hardaway done. We did pick up Kyle Korver, which, not gonna lie, looks like a really good card, and I've heard good things about him, so we will take a look at his stats. I've also completed the multiplayer weekly challenge from my bonus 6 tokens, as I always do, which is nice, so we got that out of the way. And I also forgot, today we're going to have to talk about investing quite a bit. So in the auction house at the moment, I've got a couple of things that are duplicates that I picked up along the way, so I'm trying to get them sold. We've got our 2 Pau Gasols down here, and we've actually made good progress on this one. So halfway on the games, and then over halfway on everything else apart from the rebounds. Rebounds not quite halfway. Rebounds do take the longest without a doubt. Blocks, we're averaging 3 a game, which is really good. So yeah, Pau Gasol will be done in the not too distant future, which is great. I did think about listing him up in this episode as well, but he's just not selling for enough. Yesterday he was up at 160, and now he's back down to 120. I do think he's going to go back up, though, to around that 150k mark. And when he hits that, that is when I'm going to go ahead and get him sold. I've got a couple of bids on a few players right here that I'm trying to get for a reasonable price. So before we go down to the auction outcomes, I will just tell you guys who to invest in today, right now. Amethyst Swaggy P. Look at that. On open bid, you can literally get him. I'll buy this one just to show you guys. Literally get him for 2,000 MT. And if you're looking to get him on a buy now, I think you can. Obviously, you will be able to snipe him for a similar price, but you will be paying a little bit more if you are just looking to buy him straight up from down here. So yeah, you definitely want to go for bids. Definitely go for bids. On buyout, he's like 2,600, but on bids, you can get him for a lot less than that because, as you can see right here, I have got 21 now Swaggy Ps. Okay, we did get our bid on that one, but 21 Swaggy Ps out here, and I put a bid of 2,100 on all of these. And as you can see, we were getting, there's one down here that's 1,000. We've got 1,100 as a refund on that, 900 as a refund on that, 700 on that one. So I picked up 20 Swaggy Ps for under 2,000 MT each, basically. Some of them for 1,000 MT. And I think that is such a good investment. He, in my opinion, is going to go up to 6,000 to 8,000 MT in the not too distant future, because people are soon going to realise how good this card is. And YouTubers will make videos about this card, singling him out as being like the best budget card, best card for triple threat online, best cheap card you can buy. And his price, guys, without a doubt, will start coming up. So I bought 20 of him. I've got one in the club as well. So I've got 21 of him, and I'm pretty happy with that as investment. I never want to give investment tips to you guys without actually doing so myself. But there we go. You can see what I'm investing in right now, and that is Amethyst Swaggy P. So look at that. 2,369 cards we are at right now. Yesterday we were on 2,280, so we've added quite a few since yesterday. So let's go ahead and let's up our level again. There we go, collector level MVP, and the icon has changed a little bit in the top right. But there we go. We get Pink Diamond, Scottie Pippen. Very nice indeed. We will take a look at his stats and his Evo in a second. And we are only 131 cards away from getting to the 750 tokens, which is nice. And then it's just 150 cards more for Sabonis, 150 cards more for Wade, and then another 100 cards after that for AD. But yeah, feeling really good about that. Feeling really good about having him in the club. Of course, we do have to go pack him. I did wonder why the collector level didn't rise there. I need every card I can get right now. So here we go. Pink Diamond, Scottie Pippen is going to be joining the squad. And of course, he is an Evo that goes up to the Galaxy Opal level. And I think when he gets to the Galaxy Opal, he has 32 Hall of Fame badges. I think something around that. But there we go, Scottie Pippen. And of course, if you guys are like me, which I imagine you are, you're going to be watching The Last Dance at the moment. And having this Pippen card is awesome. Really, really happy with that. Welcome to the squad, Scottie Pippen. So let's come down and have a look at his Evo. So 3,000 points, 200 steals, 500 boards, 600 assists, and 75 games. Not too bad. Obviously, during these spotlights, it's going to get a lot easier going through all of these requirements. So after Evoing him, he gets a 97 driving layup. He gets a 96 mid-range, a 96 three-pointer as well, 92 free throw, 90 ball control, 90 interior D, and 99 perimeter D with 99 lateral quickness, a 90 block, 88 defensive rebound, which is nice, 98 steal as well, 98 defensive consistency, 95 speed, 95 acceleration, 90 speed with ball, 98 stamina, and 95 vertical. And then in terms of his badges, he gets so many. Look at that. That is crazy. Unbelievable. He does get gold steady shooter at this Galaxy Opal level, which is a massive shame, not going to lie. But if you have him out on the floor as a defender, he is going to be one of the best in the game. So pretty excited to have him in the lineup right now. Pau Gasol is a priority at the moment. We're going to get his points done. But of course, when the points are done, Gasol just needs to be out there for blocks and rebounds. So then we can bring in Scottie to actually score while still evoing Pau Gasol as well. So that's going to work pretty well in my opinion. So let's go ahead and get rid of him. And we come down here to the one player that I've picked up so far today. And like I said, that is the Pink Diamond Kyle Korver. 6'7", 87 driving layup, and 70 driving dunk. So driving, he's not really that great, but 98 shooting is fantastic. Really good defensive stats, and then decent-ish speed as well. 92 lateral quickness, 29 Hall of Fame badges. The majority of those are, of course, going to be shooting ones, so he looks really nice. But yeah, so now we're at 2,370 cards, and let's just give you guys a little bit of a rundown of what we have been buying. So Series 2 is all but done, apart from 4 Pink Diamonds. Heat checks, still not got many of those. Still literally about 330 left of those, I think. Moments cards, picked up a few, but again, not many. In terms of the rewards, we do have, I have written it down, I think it's another 43 cards to add in here. Just from completing the Historic Spotlight Sim, Normal Spotlight Sim, and then picking up, obviously, the Hakeem, the Harden, and the Kobe as well. Premium sets, making really good progress, to be fair. We've got pretty much every card that costs under 10,000 MT. I don't think there's many cards that are left under 10k that we haven't picked up just yet. But there is still a few out there, so we're still doing really well. Moments of the Week's cards, still got 50 more of them to buy. So a lot of progress still to be made on those. Legacy, it's just the Pink Diamonds we don't really have. And then Buzzer Beaters, haven't made a start on these guys just yet, and I do think we can get these for around 10,000 MT. I will actually try and bid on this. Okay, we can't. Okay, we'll go for 10,000, sure. We should be able to get a couple of these for like under 10k, like Paul Pierce right here is under 10,000 MT, which is great. So we haven't spent any big crazy amounts just yet. Nothing crazy. And Spotlight Sims as well. We've only picked up 10 of these, the majority of them being the Amethyst cards, and a couple of these for actually really good prices, but we should again be able to pick up a couple of the Diamond cards for under or around 10,000 MT, which isn't too bad at all. And then actually we come down to the uniforms. I've got every single uniform in the game, and the miscellaneous section, I've got every uniform, every basketball, every arena, every playbook, every logo, and we are just missing 3 coaches. Steve Kerr, Terry Stotts, who's ridiculously expensive, and Mike Malone, who I believe we have a bid on. No, we don't. I thought we had a bid on Mike Malone, not going to lie, but I guess we don't. So there's not really too much to pick up in terms of miscellaneous stuff or uniforms. It is now all going to come down to the premium sets and the heat check sets as well. So how long has it taken me, or how much has it cost me to get to where I am today? So since yesterday, when we had 2,280 cards, we have spent 350k, which is an average of about 4,000 MT per card, which still isn't that bad. So it leaves us in a position where we're at 2,370. We've got, like I said, those 43 reward cards that we can add in. We can then spend 12, we'll get 12 amethysts here, which is going to cost 360 tokens, which isn't too bad. And we will get a basketball for completing that as well. So that's going to be another 13 items in the club. So straight away, that puts us at 2,426. And then, like I said, there's about 330 heat check cards, which I haven't got yet. And the reason being is I'm trying to get them all for 3,000 MT. I've got a couple of really nice snipes, to be fair. I've got a Harden for 3,000 MT. I've got a couple for 1,500. So we'll get them eventually. So just adding in heat checks alone takes me to 2,755. So I passed the bonus by far and only a couple of cards away from Dwayne Wade. And then that leaves us needing 145 cards. And if we sell up everything, we're going to have about 2.5 mil MT, which I think on average gives me a budget of about 14,000 MT per card to get up to Anthony Davis. So, not going to lie, I'm feeling extremely confident about getting Dwayne Wade. Anthony Davis is going to be a struggle, but still pretty confident about him. And yeah, things are just looking really, really good. And we still have our 2 big hitters right here that we need to sell. So Hiddy Turkoglu, I'm going to wait until he hits 300,000 MT. But Shaq, I believe, is a good price right now. Earlier on, he was selling for 1.1 million MT. And I was really happy to get 1.1 mil for him because obviously they released the Eddie Curry yesterday, who is basically a Galaxy Opal Shaq, an inch smaller. And that's about the only difference between them. So I do think now is going to be a good time to go ahead and get Shaq sold. We've got the Adidas Superstar on him. We've got the Diamond contract. So he is going to fetch as much as he can. Another reason why I'm going to sell him is because I'm just not going to be playing Unlimited. I'm not going to be playing Unlimited until I'm done with the Kobe grind, which is going to take us at least half the month. So that is why I think Shaq is good to go right now. 100k, well, bid for Galaxy Opal Shaq. I really hope I don't get screwed out of this. I really hope that I actually get a good amount for him. Hopefully we should, because people are looking on going straight over to like the 4-hour mark to try and find these cards. So fingers crossed we get something big for Big Boy Shaq. Alright guys, so like I said, I am now going to be cutting the video. I'm going to be going on to stream. And so we will obviously add on a couple more players. We did get outbid on that Paul Pierce. We'll be adding in a few more players. So this number might change by the second half of this video. And yeah, let's see what Galaxy Opal Shaq goes ahead and sells for. So I'll see you guys in a sec. Alright guys, so we are back. And we have had another super successful stream. So massive shout out to all of you guys that came through. We averaged like 300 to 350 viewers. We peaked at about 450, which is absolutely insane. So we have gone ahead and completed the heat. So we did our 2 teams for the day. So tomorrow I will be getting through Kemba Walker and Charles Oakley. And that will put us at 10 out of 15 teams. We'll be 2/3 of the way done for a Galaxy Opal Kareem, which is awesome. Shaq has sold. Shaq is down there. I'm not sure what he sold for just yet, but he has sold. I also put both of my Pau Gasols up for sale because he was selling for like 150 when I looked on stream, and you guys were with me. He's down like 130 now. I think it's hit or miss. Hopefully they both sell for like 130-ish. That would be nice. And as you can see, we've picked up quite a few more cards, and our MT has gone down a lot as well. But 2,426 cards. Our tokens have also gone down because I picked up all of the Amethyst cards. So I bought 12 more of those. We, of course, got another ball from the Agenda rewards as well. So there's another 13 cards added into the collection, which isn't bad. And let's just come down here. I mean, we've still got bids on 11 more cards up here as well, which are all, again, under 10,000 MT, because at the moment I'm just trying to buy as many cards as I can for under 10,000 MT. Oh, I don't even want to look. How much are they selling for right now? I don't even want to look. So 1,083,000 MT, but that's without a shoe. And mine's got an Adidas Superstar shoe on it. I hope for 1.1. I'm hoping for 1.1. Let's see. Let's go one by one. And let's see. Okay, we won a Craig Elo. That's nice. Our bid on Frank Ntilikina. That's fine. Our bid on... Hello? Another Frank Ntilikina. That's fine. Our bid on Paul George. That's fine. We won a DeAndre Hunter. That's nice. Won a Tobias Harris. That's nice. So we're picking up a lot of these moments of the week's card. Outbid on Devontae Graham. Oh, what's it going to be? What is it going to be? Outbid on Siakam. That's fine. We won a Boban. Okay. Well, first of all, I sold off my 3 diamond contracts for 15k each, which I think was a very good price. 1.5 or 1.05 million for Shaq. I'm not mad at it. We bought him for 920k, so we haven't lost anything. I think we might have made a little bit of profit on him, which is all right. We definitely could have got a little bit more, but at the end of the day, 1 million MT, a 7-figure sum back from the auction house. That looked ridiculous, And at the end of the day, I just cannot be mad with that. So let's go ahead and let's happily welcome back a lot of MT back to the club. I didn't actually see how much it said right there, so that was a bit dumb. But yeah, so we've got 1.2 million, 1.25 million back in the club right now. 2 Power Souls ready to sell. Hopefully combined, they can get us 250k. So put us back at 1.5 million MT. We've of course got these 4 Power Souls. And we do actually have this Power Soul done with the points. And we just need now to finish up the rebounds, blocks, and the games. And whilst we are doing that, we will make a start on Scottie Pippen, which is cool. So, 70 cards away now. We are just 70 cards away from picking up the 750 tokens, which is big. So, we picked up a few more Spotlight Sims. Boban, like I said, he was super cheap. And a few of the Moments of the Weeks card as well. And the 10 that I've got bids on, or 11 that I've got bids on, are all under or around 10,000 MT, which isn't too bad. So that is then going to put us at 2,440, and we've still got hundreds and hundreds of heat check cards to get, but they just are not budging in price. I need 2K to release something that drops the price of these cards, like 3,600 for the cheapest one. That is insane. I don't know if I can afford that. I probably could, to be fair, especially with all my shoe investments. I probably could afford to pay that much for them, but I don't really want to be doing that. Not gonna lie, I do not really want to be doing that. So that's a little bit of a slow process. That's not going to happen quickly. But of course, we are going to get all of these extra moments cards or Spotlight Sim cards, Historic Sim, and these moments cards, or not the moment cards, these reward cards. And we are also going to be getting Dirk, Dr. J, and Glenn Rice this month. Hopefully this month, when we go 12-0 and then 11-1. So that's another 3 cards that we can add into the club. Everything else is done. And I did actually think I can lock in these sets, and these are only balls, so they're not too expensive, because I would usually be really against locking in sets, but for these balls, I don't think they're going to cost too much. Well, they didn't cost too much at all. And I can lock in for the bronze, silver, gold, vintage, and beach ball. So that's another 5 items into the club, which isn't too bad. So I might think about doing that, to be fair, if I do start to struggle to pick up some cards. But for the rest of the evening, I'm just going to try and get as many of these cards as I can for around 10k. Been outbid on a Dennis Smith Jr. right there. And I would still recommend highly, guys, that you invest in Nick Young. I was telling a lot of people on stream to go ahead and pick him up, because I still do think he's a fantastic price. You can get it for 2.5k without any competition by the looks of it. So go ahead and start investing in Nick Young's. And then hopefully tomorrow we will be back with a good amount of MT. Alright, so let's jump into some comments from yesterday's video. So first off, we've got Legacy. Hey JD, I'm looking for a high tier power forward to replace Jonathan Isaac and put Thurl down on the bench. I use my forwards to defend and shoot when I need them to. Budget of 150,000 MT. If you can stretch that budget just a little bit, you can get yourself a Danny Granger. Now at the moment he's 200k, but earlier on today he was 160 to 180. So earlier on in the day, in the mornings, cards are a lot cheaper. So wait until tomorrow morning, go ahead and pick this card up. Like I said, 160 to 180k, pushes the budget out a little bit, but he is an incredible card. And the same situation with Andrei Kirilenko. Earlier on stream, he was 180. And again, I think that is a fantastic price. Let's have a quick look at MJ. Oh, he's back at like 350. I can't even talk. 350 again for MJ. That is so expensive. I don't want to pay that. I really don't. And as for Ahidi Turkoglu, yeah, hopefully he keeps on coming up. He's at 260 right now. We have got a diamond shoe on him. Is it a 3-point shoe or not? No, it's mid-range ball control. It's not a bad shoe, to be fair. It does give 5 boosts. I want at least 300k back for this card, though. So hopefully he hits 300k. We can sell him back. That'll put us at like 1.8 after the Power Souls as well. So we'll have 1.8 million. And then we've still got so much MT in these stupid shoes, which are going to take so long to go back up in price, which sucks. But I'm not in a rush. It's not a rush to get Dwayne Wade and AD. Is definitely more of a marathon than a sprint to get these cards. And let's not forget, we started earlier on this week on 900 cards. We have added in 1,500 cards, and it has not been easy. Let me tell you guys, it has been a lot of effort, but we are making fantastic progress. All right, next up, Outrage says, hi JD, is Chris Mullin good? I'm 4 cards away, and I've not heard good things about him. I haven't heard good things about him either, but I'm happy to use him because I haven't actually used him just yet. But at the end of the day, you need him. You need him to get Hakeem. So it doesn't matter about whether or not he's good or not. He is needed. Gilbert Arenas is fantastic, and Hakeem, although I've heard mixed things, I think I'm really going to like Hakeem, so I really do like his player model, and I used a pink diamond earlier in the year. That card was fantastic. Last year, I used Hakeem for so long, so I think I'm really going to enjoy that card. Next up, we've got Michael. Got a bunch of Mo Bambas, around 4.5 to 4,500 MT. When do you think would be a good time to sell them back? I think when he hits sort of like 8,000 MT, which he should do, I think he will do that in a couple of weeks. When he hits that price, that is when you're going to go and want to go ahead and sell him. And I would recommend the same for anyone who's invested in the Nicholas Batums and Danny Mannings and Lamar Odoms. When they hit sort of like 6,000 to 8,000 MT, which they will do, and I think Swaggy P will as well. I think this guy right here, we bought all of these for 10 or 10,000, 2,000 or under 2,000. Like literally 1,000 MT for this one and this one. I think I can see him easily going up past 5k. Maybe if someone hypes him up in a video enough, maybe up to 8 to 10,000 MT, but easily 5k. So this is such a safe investment. I cannot stress enough how easy it is going to be to make MT off this card. So definitely go ahead and invest in Swaggy P right now. And then last comment of the day, Latchy, if I stock up on Nick Youngs for 2k, how much do you think he'll go up for? And there we go. I've just answered that question in a video. So that's going to do it for this one, guys. Big moves today. Selling off a Galaxy Opal Shaq. We have just won a Tristan Thompson for 8k. That's not bad at all. I'll happily add that in. And like I said, my tactic at the moment is just to buy every card I can for under 10,000 MT. So I'm not spending a ridiculous amount on these cards. And then if we need to, when we need to start buying cards for like 15k, hopefully it's not going to take too much of our MT out. But that's going to do it for this video, guys. Hope you have enjoyed. As usual, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.